Hello again everybody, I'm Dude5 back with another video. Today we'll be continuing our walkthrough series of Middle-earth: Shadow of War with part 6. We're going to kick things off with the Witch King's vision.
Clean wounds, and they never unsheathe their weapons. This looks like Eltariel's work.
Well, she is indiscriminate. By the look of it, some of these would have made good followers.
We must find her before she eliminates all our potential recruits. Though if she did, we'd have little need of an army.
Well, looks like this mission will bring us back into contact with our favorite blonde-haired elvish assassin. Funny, for an elvish assassin, she looks like she should have dark hair, but instead she has blonde hair, which I guess really doesn't matter.
If you were looking for ring wraiths, you're too late. But before I engaged him, he was speaking to an orc who was different than the others.
There are worms nearby. Perhaps they can tell us what is going on.
If we take them alive.
You don't decide whom I let live, Ringmaker. You'd both do well to remember that. Feel Galadriel's wrath.
What was that noise?
There's a new scent on the air.
I can't believe Bruce turned traitor. Yeah, if I see that big glob, I'll kick that filthy tackle. His leg! Higher!
Now we got some eyes in the sky. Take care of Mr. Narc here. Another Mr. Narc. Go bye-bye.
Feel the pain! My kill!
The Nazgul have dealings with special orcs. What are they?
They're called the Chosen! I don't know what they're chosen for!
They're chosen to suck the Nazgul's dicks. I'm kidding.
He's right here!
They're chosen for the Nazgul's sexy parties. That was my Stewie Griffin, everybody.
What is the purpose of the Chosen?
Secure the hide here! It's something to do with the Seeing Stone! That's all I know!
Of course, my Stewie impression does not belong in Middle-earth game. Should be doing Gollum, but that's okay.
What have the Hydeia revealed?
Only the Shriekers know. The Chosen kill anyone else who gets close.
The Chosen, where do they come from?
The Shriekers make them in some kind of ritual. All very secret. I don't know where.
So long as the Witch King has the Palantir,
We must
any
investigate
towers the
one
Chosen
more
hold
worm.
will be his eyes.
Then we will drink that worm, and then we will wake up very hungover. Don't drink
The
the
ritual
worm,
to
Chico.
create the Chosen. Where is it performed?
No one knows. When a captain selected, the Shriekers send a worm to tell him where to go.
We must tell Eltaria what we know.
This need not concern her. We have our mission and she has hers.
Her mission is the destruction of the enemy that
Were your messengers forthcoming?
The Witch King is using the Hydeia to track the ring.
They extend the Palantir's reach. Orcs called the Chosen guard them.
And the enemy may hold the Palantir, but the Hydeia themselves are vulnerable.
So, we know your design.
And now we dismantle it.
Well, that was a relatively short mission. But no matter. Well, instead of the 2 towers, now it's the 3 towers. Seems like Middle-earth, the Shadow of War, is trying to copyright infringe upon its own content.
The Witch King attempts to regain.
The real sequel to the 2 towers, the 3 towers. What's the 3rd tower for? It's Sauron's man cave where he goes to chill out from all the other shit that he has to do. That's kind of cool that you can stealth dominate from ledges and you just project the Wraith in order to dominate. That's really cool.
Your fight is folly, Ranger. You accomplish nothing. The Hydeia belong to the Witch King. He tracks you, and soon he will dominate you.
From behind.
They must not reclaim the Hydeia.
He will dominate you
They
from
will
behind.
not. A Caragor would help us cover ground more quickly. Once we have retaken these towers, we should find Eltaria. She must know what is happening.
She could be watching us right now.
The Witch King has ordered me to reclaim this Hydeia. I am chosen, and you are nothing.
the Chosen. It's funny, it doesn't look like a hug. And I just exploded all over his face.
Thought about why Eltariel was selected to be Galadriel's blade.
I can't presume to know what is in an elf's mind. Surely this Galadriel would seem the best.
I don't question whether she is the best, only whether she is the first. Got something.
This is where you die. Your life will bleed out into the shadow of this tower, and I will reclaim the Hardir for the Witch King.
Lord.
This portion of the fight in this mission is a little bit daunting, a little bit more challenging, time consuming. I nearly got myself killed. My son's just playing in the background and stuff. The background knows that's what that is. Truth be told, I'd much rather hear my son and fiance in the background of my videos than my father lecturing me like I used to in some of my other videos. It's the beauty of having your own place. Don't have to worry about my freaking parents anymore. I'm not purposefully trying to vault over these Ologs. I know that vaulting over them is futile. But it's like I'm trying to escape from being surrounded and killed, and in doing so I keep accidentally trying to vault over the Ologs, and I keep getting slammed back to the ground because of it. Yeah, that is working on something. So don't wait till you're done.
Just get a few minutes till the official record.
I was trying to mount this Karagor and drain him for health, but oh, there we go. I guess in dominating Karagor, I actually did drain him for some health, but I was trying to like drain him and kill him. Like in Shadow of Mordor, you can drain your mount for health while you're mounted to him, but the mechanic of it works a little bit differently in Shadow of War. So I did what I was trying to do, I just did it in a different way and I didn't realize it. at the time.
Here's something for you.
This mofo needs to die. It's like I went in for the execution and he like adapted to it. I hate it when enemies do this. It's like they adapt and then it makes it just that much harder for them to kill. It's arrow proof. Can't hit him with arrows. He blocks my vaults. He won't let me stun him. Won't let me go in for the execution. Just a big old bitch. So I kind of have to get out of his line of sight so that way I could sneak up behind him and either stealth him or stun him from behind without him being aware of it. They really do make each orc captain you go up against a different challenge. They kind of makes you think about how to engage your enemy.
Snap your bird! Come on, talk! I add you to my ranks. We are chosen. We resist. You do not deserve my blade.
These chosen are tenacious indeed. The Nazgul are wise to create such powerful servants.
However powerful the chosen may be, the ritual to create them is where they will be weakest.
Indeed. When the final tower is ours, we should turn our attention to finding the ritual's location.
Oh, we're trying to talk. Maybe I should let my son do the audio commentary on my videos from now on.
This idea belongs to the Witch King.
Yeah, he'll be my new sound effects guy.
So do you.
Oh, it's okay. Oh god, you better not be no Britney Spears, baby. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately. Redneck Dutch. I'm halfway done, buddy.
Join the army of the Bright Lord. You cannot break my will.
If you cannot be turned, then you will be destroyed.
The boss is down. Make him pay.
Now it's just you and me. You are vanished, motherfucker. Poof, gone.
With each tower we reclaim, the Witch King's vision diminishes.
We will rob the Witch King of more.
Whenever you do each of these missions, it really is a good idea to try to complete all the bonus objectives because it grants you extra Mirian. And in getting extra Mirian, you earn a lot more money to purchase siege upgrades for your army, and that's always useful. It's also kind of handy to keep in mind that sometimes upgrading a piece of gear that you already have equipped is sometimes more useful than equipping a new piece of gear, especially if you want to keep the stats on your current piece of gear, so it allows you that option. This is a very well-rounded, very well-polished game. It's one of the few games released in 2017 that's well worth playing. Hey, Goofy, why don't you go play in your room for a little bit, huh? Oh, anyways, I'm about halfway done. You're funny.
Almost forgot to tell you one last thing. Now that you have my fort, it will eventually come under attack, which you already know since you attacked it once yourself. Nicely done, by the way. The thing is, you don't always need to be on the defense. You have scouts who can sniff out enemy forts, so you can go on the attack yourself. You know what they say, the best offense is a good offense. And don't worry about running low on orcs. If you ever need new recruits, you go talk to a glob they call the Headhunter. He'll sort you out. Oh, Shrok. I forgot to fill Ranger's feeding bowl before I left. He's gonna be cranky if I don't get back. I'm coming, Ranger!
I can't stand hand-holding missions that are a waste of time, and you don't get any experience for them. You hardly get experience for them. Unfortunately, a lot of games over the past several years have gotten into the trend of putting the tutorials in the gameplay itself, which is all fine and dandy when it shows you text on the screen on how to do certain things, but as far as like showing you how to do it, they really don't need to animate it. They really don't need to make the tutorial a part of the story itself, like a part of the plot line and the mission arc. They really don't need to do that. It's a waste of time, and you don't really gain anything for it except the knowledge on how to do it, which can easily be done by giving you a quick little text tutorial or giving you an aside tutorial in like a tutorial generated area that has nothing to do with the main world of the main game. So I don't like the fact that a lot of video games lately have gotten into that trend, but there's nothing I can do about it. Essentially, it's just like video filler. It's not really significant in any way, shape, or form.
There's no fight like a pit fight.
I mean, at least I gained a piece of gear for it, but it's probably useless. However, this did allow us to unlock basically all the rest of the regions of Mordor that we'll be traveling to and conquering in the future. So at least it gave that to us, which it had to at some point. But it would have been nicer just to complete that part of the game as part of the story arc, as part of the missions, you know? Instead of completing a couple of hand-holding missions and then because of those hand-holding missions you unlock the rest of the region all at once. I'm like, it's a little weak, in my opinion. So far, that's one of the very few cons that I've noticed about this game. This is a nice new thing. Once you reach a certain point, you unlock daily challenges that you can complete for extra money and experience and stuff. Nice little addition. But I'm not going to waste time on screen trying to do that.
There are Gondorians who remain in Mordor.
They will not survive in Mordor for long.
Geronimo. It's about time we got back in touch with our
Gondorians must
comrades.
escape Mordor.
Whoa, bro, no need to chokeslam me.
You survived. How did you find me?
Oh, it was easy. I just followed the trail of dead orcs.
The Nedrom. Did she escape innocent from?
Look how Baranor just got up from that chokeslam like it was absolutely nothing.
Many of our brothers were captured. Some remain in hiding.
Motherfucker chokeslam me like that, I'll be ready to fight.
Resourceful. But no one survives in Mordor for long.
Seriously.
We have a way out. I just need to find her. And whoever's left.
Then we must find them all.
Some of our soldiers were sighted in this encampment.
Tread lightly. We must be careful.
Yes, he will. He's my son. Of course he will.
I'll look up.
Okay, so add a drummer. Better not be a private dancer. Dancing for money. Any old musical. No son of mine is a whore.
Finally. Been taking this post for 2 days.
Couple of them. I like that Wraith ability, dude. Elven Flash, you can either select one that poisons enemies, one that freezes them, or one that burns them. It's so cool. Giant explosion of fire. That doesn't burn you. It's awesome. I'm brutally killing orcs, and in the background my son is trying to speak. That's funny.
Thank you, Ranger.
Are you alright?
I might need a moment.
You cannot delay. You'll find Idril escape to the west. Have a second chance in life.
I've already lived 2 lives. I was born somewhere near Umber. Herodrin.
It is a long way from Minas Ithil.
My order sent me to Gondor as a guarantee of peace. But the Herodrim had other enemies. I was to return, but by the time I was 10, we lost contact. I lived a good life in Minas Ithil. I was respected. I was happy. And then it fell.
So now you commence your third life.
The only life that matters is the one with Idril. But we have to find her first.
Isn't Idril a little young for you, Baranor? It's kind of begs the question, how old is Idril? I never said.
The Uruks use our soldiers as bait.
So she kind of looks like she's like 14 or some shit.
Have you managed to free many of your brothers?
Not enough.
Or at least 15.
Some weeks
It
she
doesn't
was
look
as
old
pretty
enough
as
to
we
be dating
rescued.
Dating a 30-some-odd black dude. Not to be racist, I'm just saying. It's an age thing, it's not, it has nothing to do with race. But it is kind of sweet, I mean it makes for good story and character development in the game.
Finally. I've been tied to this
I
post
kind of
for
like
2
the
days.
story of Baranor and Idril.
Please. You saved us, Ranger.
These rescue missions are always rather lengthy. But this one has a pretty kick-ass fight at the end of it, though. So at least we have that to look forward to.
Time to spill some Orc blood.
I cut the rope in thin air, and then the rope actually cut.
There are more of us out there, Ranger. We can't stop searching.
I hope they make their way in here.
Save them, for they are already lost. You cannot win, for you are already dead. I will teach you these truths.
This guy would have made an excellent recruit. Unfortunately, he's higher level than I am, so I cannot recruit him. Sucks. Whoa! He cut a fucking scorch cannon. This is why I would have loved to have recruited him. I can't. Stupid. You're burning your own guys, dumbass. This is the problem with orcs, Uruks, and Ologs. They're not very smart. Loud mouth. Oh, he's vigilant against stealth. Unfortunately, Erlisak, you must die. Farewell.
I thought we were done. My family thanks you, Ranger.
I mean, you're dead. Captain Baranor.
Karis, are there any others?
Idril. She's alive. We were on our way to the fighting range. We were captured. She escaped. If I know Idril, that's where she's headed.
She's alive? She's alive. I had not dared hope.
We'll find her.
Well, that was a rather heartwarming end to a lengthy mission. Alrighty. Go ahead and use a couple skill points here, and I'm going to cut things for this episode. I want to thank everyone so much for watching. My name has been Ivadude5. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon for notifications of future content. Also, check out my friend Night the Wolf on YouTube. I'll provide a link on screen to his channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll also provide a link on screen to a video or playlist for you guys to check out some of my other stuff. Want to say goodbye, buddy? Yeah, say goodbye. Say goodbye till next time. In the meantime, guys, thank you all so much for watching. As always, stay classy, and I will see you all out there in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie.